Sorry about that, folks. For the first segment of our show, we will be whistling the national anthem. Good evening, Americans. On the first order of business today, federal employees across the U.S. received an email on Saturday afternoon from Trump's new Director of Government Efficiency, which has been given the acronym DOGE, stating that they need to send him an email summarizing their past week's work, and failing to do so will be considered a resignation. Several Trump-elected officials, such as Kash Patel, Trump's new FBI director, urge employees to not send in their summaries. This follows up Elon's mass firing of over 2,000 USAID employees across America. 14 states' attorney generals filed a lawsuit which, if passed, would put a temporary block on DOGE's ability to commit these mass firings. The lawsuit was denied by District Judge Tanya Chutkan, who also oversaw Trump's criminal election case. Earlier this week, Trump's massive deportation sweeps across America result in roughly 300 immigrant families from multiple ethnic backgrounds being locked in the Decapolis Hotel in Panama City. All the deportees were locked in the hotel rooms, barred from speaking with lawyers, and given no time frame for when they will be released. Also, immigrants who were labeled as high-threat illegal aliens have been sent to Guantanamo Bay. For the middle segment of tonight's show, local teen Kelvin Stevenson has his mother so worried that she decides to phone me in. Yeah, I remember when my kids were acting like that. Okay. Folks, here we have for you Kelvin Stevenson. Woo! Applause.
What's up, bitch? What the fuck you laughing at? You're the one supposed to be fucking interviewing me, funny man.
Alright, Kelvin. So I hear from your mom you're having problems at home.
What fucking problems? I fucking play Black Ops 3 all day. I'm living my fucking life, dude. I smoke pot all day, bro. I make my own fucking wax. What the fuck that bitch want?
Well, for starters, the fact that you're calling your mother a bitch and making wax in her house probably is not a good thing.
Shut up, dick butt. You're not my fucking camp counselor. You're not camp counselor fucking Steve, dude.
What did camp counselor Steve do?
I signed an NDA.
What's wrong, Kelvin?
Cut the cameras.
Kelvin Stevenson is a local 19-year-old. His mother is terrified of what he will become in life because all he does is, quote, smoke that stinky dope and play those violent video games. What did camp counselor Steve do, Kelvin?
Taught me how to grow some fire-ass purple fucking haze, dude. What do you want to know?
Kelvin, have you ever considered getting a real job?
The fuck's that, like, working at McDonald's? Like a bitch? Get a load of this guy.
So, Kelvin, what do you think could solve you and your mother's issues?
Well, maybe my mom stopped grinding my fucking nuts when I'm trying to grind some fucking zombies. That shit pisses me the fuck off. And when I'm hanging out with my bros and she comes in my room, you boys want some snacks? You boys want some snacks? Shut up, fat bitch. Like, that's why dad fucking left you. Am I right?
Kelvin, do you think your dad leaving you has affected your relationship with your mother?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've never really met my dad.
What role do you think that plays in your mental health, Kelvin? Sorry, folks.
Fuck you, dude.
Kelvin, if you keep acting aggressively, I'll have to get my security to escort you out.
You in what fucking army, pussy?
Alright, that's it, Buster.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Hey! 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 Hey!
For the next segment of tonight's episode, let's move on to our orange man fascist president, Mr. Donald Trump. On Wednesday, Trump posted to the social media app he owns, Truth, that Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, quote, better move fast to secure peace or he won't have a country left. This comes as a follow-up to the rising tension between Trump and Zelensky, most recently fueled by the fact that Ukraine is not allowed in the peace talks with Russia and the U.S., even though the peace or lack thereof will directly affect their country. Zelensky also stated that if the Ukraine is granted access back into NATO, he will step down as the president of Ukraine. In other news, Israel says they will continue to delay the release of 620 prisoners of war that they were set to release after Hamas released 6 Israeli hostages. This created more waves in the already unstable ceasefire, which is set to expire in the coming week if negotiations of phase 2 of the ceasefire are not reached. And in the final segment of our show, we have an interview with local legend, Mr. Entertainment. Go. Welcome back, my fellow Americans. I am now joined by Mr. Entertainment.
Hello, America. I'm here, joined by my lawyer. I hope you don't mind. I'm here with my lawyer to address the allegations that have been put against me from your network and others about the underage drinking and the selling.
So, Mr. Entertainment, let's get right down to it. I have heard specifically about 2 drugs being sold at your nightclub: MDMA and Spice.
I don't know about no spices, maybe paprika, but MDMA was that one award for director's assistants. I've never even seen drugs.
Mr. Entertainment, you own a nightclub. You expect me to believe that you've never seen drugs?
Well, I plead the fifth.
Well, Mr. Entertainment, would you like to comment on the fact that people as young as 19 have been allowed into your nightclub? Specifically, a local teen, Kelvin Stevenson, who was on the segment prior to yours.
Oh, well, Mrs. Stevenson. I mean, I don't know any Kelvin. The only Kelvin I know is Decline, but Mrs. Stevenson is the only Stevenson I've ever met, and that was 19, 20 years ago.
Let me stop you right there. I'm glad you brought Mrs. Stevenson up. Mr. Entertainment, do you know of any children you may have?
I don't have children.
How intimate would you say your relationship was with Miss Stevenson?
Not at all. I knew Mrs. Stevenson. She worked for me about 19 years ago.
Are you sure about that, Mr. Entertainment?
Is she here?
No, but I do have something for you. I have here a paternity test saying that you and Miss Stevenson are Kelvin's parents.
What is this? I thought I was here talking about...
Mr. Entertainment, Mr. Entertainment,
We need
Mr.
to... I
Entertainment.
can't... Come on down to Mr. Entertainment's Titties and Titties and Titties, where we serve to 19-year-olds. No liquor, though. Or spice.
Like, Mr. Warren, would you take a look at this?
Look at it. This can't be right. Look, I was here to talk about my nightclub and address the allegations. And by the way, it's not illegal for a 19-year-old to be at a nightclub. It's not illegal. We're not serving them liquor.
Sit down. You see what that says?
Yeah. Blood.
You're screwed.
Thank you, Mr. Ward. Thank you. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Entertainment? You just lied on national television. Mr. Entertainment, you agreed to this interview. You signed a contract.
What is... I don't have a child. I don't know what that says. Maybe I can take another look if I can just...
Yeah, would you both like to take another
If
look?
I could just...
Is my daughter's show still at 7:30 at your place? All right, you're out of here.
Mr. Entertainment, Mr. Entertainment, please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down.